Hello my friends, welcome to a new lesson. Now today I'm going to revisit one of my classics, which is the campfire trick, but with a twist, alright? This is something that you can play at the campfire this summer, when you're at the campfire and you have a guitar and people want to sing. They want you to make something up, they want you to improvise. And by the end of this lesson, you're going to have the tools to do that and look really good when you're doing it. Now, first, I want to tell you a little story about my own campfire experience. And this was hugely inspiring for me as a guitarist because I couldn't actually play yet. I was around 16, not the legal age to drink, duly noted, but we were drinking. And we were at a beautiful loch in Scotland, me and my friends. We were going wild, drinking a bottle of Buckfast. This is a Scottish wine that gets you really drunk. It's got lots of caffeine in it. Anyways, we were really drunk, and along this loch there's different campsites. They're not really campsites. They're just tents basically of other groups of people, and we made friends with self-proclaimed gypsies. They called themselves gypsies. They said we're gypsies, and they had they were characters for sure, and they were drowning their sorrows. Well, one of them were because he was due to get married. It was an arranged wedding between their family and another gypsy family, and he really wasn't happy about it. So him and his friend were getting really, really drunk, and they had a guitar. Now just remember that when the sun was coming up in the morning, it was around 4 a.m, and they were absolutely hammered, and he starts playing. And then his friend starts singing, and I'm like, this is the most beautiful moment I've ever experienced. It might have been the wine, but I still remember it very clearly. And it was just beautiful, and it was really inspiring. And it was at that moment I thought, I think I should learn to play guitar. So picking up the guitar at the campfire can be a hugely inspiring thing. Now the next day, the gypsies were gone, and so was all of our stuff. They stole everything. Luckily we didn't have too much, but still a great night. Still lovely guys. Thieves, but hey ho. Nobody's perfect. Anyway guys, today's lesson is the campfire trick, and that is what to do when someone asks you to make something up by the campfire, not when they ask for their favourite songs, right? And this is where having a 12-bar blues comes in very handy. Now this isn't just any 12-bar blues. I'm going to give you 3 different styles so that you can mix it up and really look like you know what you're doing, alright? So, basics of a 12-bar blues, so I've got the shuffle. But we're going to play like this. That's the first style, okay? Now what I'm doing here, I want you to get your index finger on 2 in the A string, and we're going to go 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2, right? 2, 2, 4, 2, 5, 2. And then 3 on the low E, and then open. Alright, and once you're comfortable with that, we're going to just drone that E string like this. Alright, now we're going to palm mute it a little bit, just to dial it down a little bit and make it a little bit, bluesier. Just by covering your palm slightly over the E string, right? That's 4 bars. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, got to do the exact same thing in A, okay? So we do 4 bars there, 2 bars in A, which is this. Alright, and that is, again, you just move everything down a string, and you drone the A string this time. 2 bars, and then back up to the E. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so that's the first 8 bars. Now we'll go over the last 4 at the end because there's a cool lick and stuff, and that's going to stay the same regardless of what you do. But the 12-bar blues, the shuffle itself changes, okay? So the next style is going to be, rather than this, it's going to be this. Alright, it's pretty cool. So, we start with an E7 here, right? Middle finger on the A string, the second fret, first finger on the G in the first. Alright? And then we're going to move our first finger up to the G string, still keeping the same fret. Sorry, the same string. We move up to the second fret on the G string, put our third finger on the fourth fret of the A string. Right? And then we use the E7 shape again, right? 4 and 5 on the G and the A string, right? We want to keep that same tempo, same kind of beat going, right? So okay, and then we do the same thing in, well, a similar thing in A. All right, so rather than play, right, we do the A7 here, middle finger on the D string on the second fret, third finger on the B string. Then we move our middle finger up to the fourth fret, put our index finger here on the B in the third, and we play this from the A string, right? Then we use the A7 shape again on 5 and 5. That's the second way of doing it. So the cool thing is you've actually got a third option by doing this, because you can combine both of them and you'll have something like this. Alright, so now we're on to the final 4 bars and we're going to do this. Okay, I'm going to walk you through that lick in just a second, right? But we start off with the B7. We do this, okay? So you get in the B7 shape, middle finger on 2 in the A, first finger on 1 on the D, third finger on 2 in the G, and we're going to put our pinky on 2 on the high E as well, right? And we're just going to do a little pick. Alright, I'm not thinking too much about that picking pattern, I'm just going dun, 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 dun. Or you can strum it. Down, up, down, up, down, up. Right, same pick, down, up, down, up, down, up. That's the way I pick, right? You can pick all the strings, it doesn't really matter what ones you get, as long as you get that kind of. And then we're gonna move up. I'm going to take my pinky off and I'm going to move up 1 fret. And a little strum down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. And then a little stab. Alright, so when we start there, do this little lick, right? So this is fast, it's difficult. Some of you will be swearing at me right now. I know that, that's fine, I'm cool with it. But you know, we want to learn something that is impressive. It's going to be a little bit hard, and it's going to be a bit of work. So you just need to work on this muscle memory, right? The fast blues licks sound great, all right? So just work on it, right? 2 up to 4, with middle finger. 3, 4, and I know the tab warriors are going to be shouting at me as well, but I don't do tab. 2 up to 4, 3, 4, and then 3 to 5 in the B. Right, 4, 3, 4, 3, hammer on 5, back to 3. then 4 to 2, slide to do, and then open, and then 2 on the D. And then we're going to do this little B7 run. Open 3, open 1, 2 on the A, then a little strum. Now I use alternate picking here, which makes it easier to pick it faster. Now because I come in a down pick here, I actually find it easier to up pick here on my open. Alright, and that's the final 4 bars. So what I'm going to do now is go through all the different options with you, alright, so you can have a little look at it and you can have some fun. So if you've enjoyed this, guys, let me know in the comments. Give it a like if you appreciate the lesson, and if you want to work with me on a personal private basis, you can. Just check the link in the description. Alright guys, take it easy and I'll see you in the next one.